Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the largest cryptocurrency channel in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money and crypto, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Well, happy Easter. ETH has arisen, and hope a lot of you guys remember what today is really all about. It's not all about Easter egg hunts. It's about the Lord and Ether. So guys, let's get into this video today. I got a few things I want to talk to you guys about, and kind of a funny story that just comes along with being in this business. So I think you guys might find it kind of funny. I know I did. So first, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. I'm going to tell a little story. Then I want to talk about Ethereum and something that people fundamentally misunderstand about the opportunity that lies with Ethereum, why I'm so incredibly bullish on it. Okay, guys, so let's start with Bitcoin. So yesterday, Bitcoin had a dramatic fall. A lot of people believe that this was due to Facebook news getting released about how in 2019 they had a huge hack where I think it was, I can't remember the exact number. I think it's like 500 million people's data or something like that was leaked. And all the hackers released all the data yesterday. Well, here's the thing about that. Did you think Facebook didn't have all your data hacked anyways? I mean, that information probably is all around, but the thing you need to be paying attention to is that when it comes to your data, and George was talking about this last night from Cryptos R Us, so I got kind of this idea to talk about this from him, so I want to give him a little credit there. The fact is that all of the information that was included in this Facebook hack is all the information you would need to try to SIM card swap someone or try to go to an exchange and tell them, hey, I have my account hacked, and then you give them all the fake person's information, or you are the fake person if you're doing this, which I don't think you guys are hackers, but basically the long and short of it is, if you know someone's birthday, their email address, all of their personal information, then that gives you the opportunity to possibly be able to break into someone's account somewhere, whether it's an exchange. You guys just remember to be safe. If you are going to have money on an exchange, make sure it's for trading. If you have any money on an exchange that's outside of what you specifically trade with on a daily basis, make sure it's in, like Coinbase has a vault, for instance, that you can, it takes like, I think 48 hours and like 2 different email addresses to confirm a lot of different stuff. So just make sure you guys are being careful. So a lot of people think that had something to do with the price drop yesterday. I'm not 100% sure it really has anything to do with it, but the fact is the timing was a little strange. On Market Cypher, we did get a yellow X yesterday, meaning manipulation on the way down. There was a blood diamond. I had jumped into a long right before that. And guys, I just haven't been paying as much attention to trading as I probably should have been lately. So I got in, the blood diamond popped up. I didn't see it. I was doing family stuff at an Easter egg hunt. And didn't see it, and then the price started dropping, and I almost got really wrecked. I almost got liquidated yesterday. Our challenge almost came to a screeching halt because I wasn't paying attention. And then, lo and behold, the price started coming back up. Well, we talk every week about the CME gap. Now, the thing is that CME gap is seen as a negative thing when, basically the opening price of the CME futures opens above the weekend close. That creates like a magnet effect on the downside, and we almost always see those getting filled. Last Sunday's CME gap did not get filled. The numbers like 98% of gaps get filled, but in the history of Bitcoin, 100% of the gaps on the upside eventually get filled because the price is always going up. Well, what did we close out on Friday? About 59,000. I don't have the exact number in front of me. I don't have the chart pulled up as I'm driving here. A guy flexing his Camaro past my Hellcat. I always think it's funny when people flex on me. Do you know what this is? But anyways, guys, the fact is we could have a CME gap to the upside forming depending upon how high Bitcoin is able to go today. We get back up to 59,000, it won't be there. But if we stay in the 57 and 58,000 range, we're going to have a CME gap that next week will surely pull us up back above 59,000, and we'll once again try to challenge 60,000 for I think the 4th or 5th or 6th time. It's a lot of times. So we do have that going on. I want to tell you guys a funny story about yesterday. So I'm in the Hellcat. I'm with the family. We're going to an Easter egg hunt, and this Toyota Tacoma, I think it was, is behind me, and I'm going pretty fast. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was going about about an 80, 90 on a highway. And then, the Tacoma's trying to keep up with me. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, once again, why are you flexing your Tacoma on my Hellcat? So I hit it real quick like that, get up to about 100. And I'm like, yeah, he'll get the message. Well, he just keeps flying up behind me. And I'm like, what is going on? So we go to turn, and he pulls up beside me at a red light. And I assume it's his wife, probably, or girlfriend, fiance, or whatever. She leans up over him, rolls the window down, and says, I need to know if I have enough Ethereum. I almost died. I was like, my wife was like, it was a funny story. And to those people, I'm sure you're watching this video, I thought that was awesome. If you guys ever see me, you can always talk to me. We were running late to an egg hunt, so we didn't have time to stop. But, she had mentioned our meetup this week, that she wasn't going to be able to come. And here's what I would tell everybody. If you can't come to our meetup in the Atlanta area in Marietta on Wednesday at, I think it's 6:30 to 9 at Andretti's, which is going to be a madhouse there, what I would say is that's okay. We're going to have plenty more meetups. We're going to have a lot of meetups. When we get our new building, when we get that fully moved in, we will probably do meetups and workshops there, and you guys will have, pretty fairly open access to me at that point. So if you're in this area, don't stress about missing the meetup this week. There will be plenty of more opportunities, but I didn't want to share that story with you guys because I thought I got a big kick out of that one. So I thought it was cool, definitely. So, all right, so here's the thing. Let's talk about Ethereum. Let's talk about the potential of Ethereum. I've been talking to a lot of people lately, and there's just such an advantage to being in this market for a long time, being in this market for so many cycles, because if you were not here in 2017, then it's really hard for you to grasp the numbers that we're talking about when we give price predictions. Now, whether Ethereum will hit 27K or 20K, I don't know. I'm very confident it will hit at least 15K. People are saying that maybe we're topped out at $2,100. I'm just like, guys, you have no idea what this looks like. We see the same cycle every 4 years. And so the thing about Ethereum is, even once we hit $2,500, the real incredible movements in this bull run are at the end of the ball game. If you think about the crypto markets right now as a baseball game, 9 innings. Right now, we're in about the 4th, almost the 5th inning of this thing. And you may be saying, well, Ethereum was at 300 and now it's at, $2,100. That's a 7X. It can't go much higher. Or if we're only halfway, that means maybe it'll go up another 7X or something like that. This is what you have to realize about the markets in the crypto cycles. The 8th and 9th inning is where the parabolic action is. That is when we go whoop. So we could be sitting at Ethereum around, $5,000 in the summer. And then in September and October, we could see the price of Ethereum go upwards of $20,000. It could basically 4X in a couple months, even at those crazy high numbers. And here's another thing people don't understand. We're talking about the potential of Ethereum. You start figuring out like, okay, well, if Bitcoin is going to go, let's just say to $300,000, that means the market cap is going to have to be like 6 or 7 trillion. And then you start doing the math on what it's going to take to get Ethereum all the way to $20,000 or $27,000. And I don't have that math in front of me right now. But the thing is, here's what you have to understand. It's not a cumulative amount of market cap. Right now, I think Ethereum is around $200 billion. It's probably closer to 3 at this exact moment. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just going to give you guys some relative numbers here. If the price is at $200 billion and we were to say it was going to 10x from here, that means that the price of the market cap of Ethereum would have to be $2 trillion, which would be more than Bitcoin is right now, okay? So when you start to do that math, you say, okay, if we're going to need Bitcoin to get to, let's just say, $6 or $7 trillion, and then you need Ethereum to go to $2 trillion, and you say, wow, well, Cardano and Polkadot, what are they going to have to go to? You start doing that math and it doesn't really add up. It doesn't really start making a lot of sense. But this is what you have to understand. It's not a cumulative market cap because these things are going to peak at different times. So while Bitcoin might hit 600 trillion, or I'm sorry, not 600 trillion, that would be pretty freaking great. While Bitcoin may hit, let's just say $6 trillion, and Ethereum hits 2 trillion, Well, the fact is, Ethereum's not going to hit 2 trillion at the same time that Bitcoin hit $6 trillion, okay? Let's just say Bitcoin goes to 6 trillion. Well, 1 trillion of that could come out and move over to Ethereum, because that's the way that the markets work, okay? You're not adding up all these market caps at their peak, and that's how we get the overall market cap of cryptocurrency in general. That's not the way that it works. Bitcoin goes up, people pull profits, they put it in Ethereum, then they take profits in Ethereum, then they put it in other things, and the market kind of moves like a fountain in that way. So the point here is that if you sit there and try to figure out the potential of Ethereum and the math is not really making sense, you just got to keep in mind that it's going to get displaced. You're not adding all of the market caps together. I still believe that Ethereum is the best and safest opportunity for you to become a millionaire in this bull run. I think right now, if we were to do some math, I mean, if you were able to have 50 Ethereum, that could easily make you a millionaire in this bull run. I really believe that. And I know the cost of Ethereum is getting pretty high, so if you're late to this market, it might be hard for you to collect 50. But even if you have 10, and you sell the top in October or September or maybe November at the latest, move it over to stable coins or move it over to dollars, let the price fall back, and then you can very easily become a millionaire with even 10 Ethereum. I do believe that for the next run. You just got to remember how quickly this entire market is developing. And people are getting excited. We got Paris Hilton following me on Twitter these days. She's in Bitcoin. That's something I never thought I would say in my life. I definitely think if you knew who I was talking to tomorrow, you'll see this thing is just getting absolutely huge. Also, a reminder to you guys, Taylor Rapp, NFL safety for the Los Angeles Rams, he is having the final day of his auction for his NFTs today. And I would tell you guys this, I know he's had some problems on OpenSea, what we encountered the other day, where you have to change the ETH to WETH, WETH, that means wrapped Ethereum. That's been keeping a lot of people from putting bids on those, so I'm not sure if they're all going to sell out or not. But what I would say is, you guys go support the man. He's trying to help, cryptocurrency, bring attention to it. I'm not sure if they'll go on a different platform after that, but I learned I'd never used OpenSea specifically. I've used Rarible and some other platforms, but that extra step to wrap over to ETH is a little complicated. But anyways, guys, that's all I got today. I hope you guys enjoy this Easter weekend. I hope you guys are with your family. You guys are hunting eggs, and then, of course, remembering what today is actually all about. And even if you can't get down with that message, I'm sure love and forgiveness is definitely something that you could understand. All right, guys, thank you for watching. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.